everybody's been asking about this car. We've been working on this car for quite some time, and it's went through multiple transitions. We back tapped this car. Whew, man.
That was before me. I was still in school.
Yeah. So this guy Dave was he was schoolmate. We went to school together, went to the river together. Man, I'm just trying to think of all the stuff that's happened over the years. But, you know, we got on the show, and that's been 11 years of my life. I mean, for the past 11 years, that's what we've done. So this kind of went on the back burner. He was in no hurry. Then, you know, we did a ladder bar in it a long time ago, long time ago. So we just recently brought it back out, and he's got some really cool ideas for it now. It's way more than it ever intended to be, but now it's going to be what?
Well, so he wants drivability. He wants to be able to take it out, drive it, not have to worry about the motor and all that stuff. So I told him, hey, why don't we go with like a LS platform with 4L80, something you can drive it anywhere, just like a pickup truck. So we're still undecided if it's going to be single or twin turbo, but I'm leaning more towards twins. I think it'll look better, symmetrical, everything will work right.
Two is always better.
Yeah, I mean,
especially when you're talking precision turbo.
Single turbo is hard to beat the sound of, but twins are hard to beat performance-wise.
That's right.
So we actually ended up getting a motor that's similar to what Garrett has in, I think, in a couple of his cars.
Leroy? No, Mullet. So Kevin at KSR
had a brand new, never been ran, still in the box from Texas Speed, 427 LS. I mean, it's a pretty bad piece.
Yep.
6-bolt heads, Holley low ram intake, and we thought that would be perfect. He initially wanted to find something that was like a 434, I believe it was, because these came factory with a 434 or something, or that was an AMC motor.
434 was?
I can't remember the cubic inch size, but he said that was like a Javelin AMC
I know nothing
thing
about these.
So
I know. I'll tell you a funny story. I know when I was a kid and I met your mother, your grandmother had a AMC Eagle.
I don't even know what that is.
And that son of a bitch would do the best neutral drop you ever seen. And I was up by my parents' house, and I did a neutral drop in it and snapped all the frickin' leaf springs right off that son of a bitch. It hit the ground. Had to call a tow truck.
Nothing like beating on your mother-in-law's car.
Oh, I beat the brakes off that thing. I hope she don't watch this.
I doubt she will watch this. But anyways, this is going to be real cool. I mean, obviously it's going to get Stainless Works hot side, a mix between Vibrant and Race Parts cold side. This is actually a Race Parts Solutions intercooler. Vibrant has supplied us all the tubing for it.
Are we doing the Jones front drive deal?
Yes, it'll have a same deal I run on my Scarlett. It'll have Jones water pump on it. That's actually one of the water pumps that it will be running. Holley fuel injection, air-motive fuel system. He wants 2,000 horsepower, so we're going to over-spec everything. I mean, I think the only thing it'll be under-spec is the intercooler, so I think this is only for 1,500. But
what do you think?
Street driving, 2,000 horsepower.
He wants it like my Black 57.
He does, but I mean, on most times it'll be turned down, drivable, not cranked fully up, because I don't think you'll ever go anywhere on the street with 2,000 horsepower. And it is on small tire too. So, but it had factory front end when it showed up here. We cut it off. He wanted two big front end, strut front end, like race car style. But his main concern was like user-friendly to work on. So even though it's a steel front clip, I made the core support so that way, like, all you do is take the fender bolts out back by the door, and you can pull the whole front clip right off. So it'll be pretty simple to work on.
Probably do a Be Cool radiator in there, right?
Yeah, Be Cool rad. We just had some more parts show up for it. Our friends at Quartermax always take care of us on parts.
Old Mean Gene.
Yeah.
So fuel injectors is Holley?
That's all going to be Holley.
All Holley.
So.
Okay. That's what we have in the black car, right?
Yes.
I can't even
Holley
remember.
Dominator. So it's obviously it's going to be a Texas Speed 427, Rossler 4L80, which that'll be good. Pro Torque converter. Be a dynamic drivelines, drive shaft. It's already got a Moser Ford 9-inch in it, but it does not have a center section, so we'll probably get that from Quick.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really cool build. It's just something he's been dying to do, and he's waited a long time.
Yep. Front struts are strange, ultra struts, the original aluminum bodied ultra struts.
Yes.
So it'll have strange brakes on it. We love strange stuff. I mean, they've got some good stuff. Penske shocks in the rear. It's gonna be a badass piece.
Yeah, it's still going to be like factory-ish interior. Still going to have the factory dash.
Steel hood, right? No, fiberglass hood.
So fiberglass. He ordered fiberglass fenders. I don't like fiberglass fenders. They just never
What do you
seem to
think?
fit right, and they're just so miserable to mount. Because
They
he
are.
wants to take this off, and I mean, you know,
I don't-
as soon as
With
you
an
get
LS,
weight,
will he need to take it off?
no,
I mean, shit, I barely popped the hood on the black car.
yeah, no, he'll never really ever have to take the front end off. But I mean,
He's
I don't.
capable of doing it.
Yes,
though, right?
I mean, if he needs to work on something detrimental or serious to the motor, he can pull the whole front clip off. But he did order a fiberglass bumper,
I was just ready
fiberglass
to
hood,
ask that.
fiberglass fenders. But I mean, look at these fenders are actually very, very nice, and they're not as heavy as you would think a steel fender is.
It's green.
I think the heaviest part's this plastic piece.
Yeah.
So
But it's a cool car. A lot of people love these cars. He's had this since he was a kid, so
Yep.
I think he used to drive it, is what he said.
yeah, I do think he did say that. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's going to be a very cool build, and we do read the comments. We want to do stuff like this, but he does. He just don't tell
Not
me.
all of them.
Yeah, but we do have a few customer builds in here, and they're pretty unique. So
Yeah.
that's usually our specialty is the one-off, oddball stuff that not everyone does.
You don't get much more oddball than this.
But we are doing a racing steering column in it, just like it's in all of our pro mods and stuff like that.
I think he's just going to daily drive it, right?
He does. Like when
But
he
with the
asks me,
capability.
he wants to be able to like drive it to Pittsburgh, drive it to Quaker, drive it to 42, make a hit, and then drive it home.
That'd be cool.
You know, so like no maintenance, no air to water intercooler, none of that. Carrying ice, making sure you got this, making sure you got that. Pull up, check the tires, make a
Air to
hit.
air, go.
E85, it's going to be on E85, so
That's cool.
it's going to be super cool. And he actually, while we were at PRI, right before we left for PRI, he ordered the motor from KSR, and it showed up while we were at PRI, and he's been dying to bring it down. But it was raining all day yesterday, so
Yeah,
he didn't want to transport it in the rain, which I get it. So I do believe he is bringing the motor here today, which is amazing because all we really have left is motor mount, trans mount, and
Is
steering.
so the motor come with a pan and intake, the whole deal?
It's complete, yes.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yes.
And KSR Kevin is the man that originally built the mullet. Did you know that? Fun fact.
I did
you
not
know
know
that? Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so,
cool.
Yeah, Kevin's the one that originally did it, and I seen that. What is it? CJ is doing it now. No, is
Yeah.
it CJ or JC?
Yeah,
CJ.
CJ.
It looks nice. So.
Yep. I've
but,
met Kevin, and we actually raced go-karts with him.
Yep, Clay
2
was
years
telling
ago.
me. Clay was telling me that when Garrett first started that, or Kevin first started building that car for Garrett, it was originally going to have the big block in it with a jet engine in the rear. So, notice. So it went.
Switched programs there a little bit. Come on,
Yeah,
Max.
well, Garrett's a wild one, so you know
Yep.
he's got his hands in everything. So, but that being said, well, we'll get Dave dropping the motor off.
Yeah, we'll get
today.
Dave dropping the motor
So,
off. And
like Jeffrey said, Dave's going to drop the motor off today. We'll show you a little bit of that. Rossler, I'm not sure transmission's done.
supposed to have that right after the first of the new year.
Yep. So Rossler's got a pretty good backlog. They're busy, very busy, and they usually drop everything for us if we take one of the race car transmissions up. But when you get in line to get one built, it's usually about 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
I would say. So this thing's going to have the best of everything in it. What block is on the motor coming?
It's a LSX block.
Oh, it's a good one.
I don't know if it's Dart or whose block it actually is, but I know it isn't like one of the LSX blocks.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, Texas Speed don't build anything that's
They built some
junk,
good stuff.
so
I mean, everybody out there building the LS platform, like LME was right across the way from us, and
yeah.
PRI,
they have some
man,
nice
they
stuff.
built some nice stuff too. Texas Speed. I know
Yep.
there's quite a few in that LS.
Brian Tolley.
Yeah, Brian Tooley. There's a lot of good ones out there. I know Sean Murdanova uses Texas Speed a lot,
Yep.
and he beats up brakes off that.
Well, this is the same motor that's in their Fire Dome.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
And
a
he-
Texas Speed 427. I mean, it's got some specs. The cam's different and stuff
Sure.
like that, but other than that, it's all the same parts.
The Fire Donk was cool. That was fast. That was real fast. So, I think that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know when he bought these wheels, probably before I was even driving.
Shit. Yeah, the wheels are. That was one of his stipulations. So I had
Nice.
to go around and find these for the struts. So we finally got the right ones because these are 4 3/4, and we had 4 1/2. So
Yeah.
found a guy in Ohio, got them cheap. So getting ready to get this thing rolling. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be cool. 390.
Yep. But when it did come here, it had a 33 by 12 tire on it. I mean, this thing sat like a truck. So
It was bad.
I couldn't do that, so I convinced them to do 28 10.5,
When I originally
lower the ride
built it,
height.
when I originally built it, long time ago, I wanted to slam it in the weeds, and that's what I'm known for. They were very adamant. They didn't want it that low. They wanted this ladder bar, and I said, okay. So I did what they wanted, and now Jeffrey goes, we can't leave it up that high. So
It won't leave here that high, no
that
way.
was 10 years ago. So that's about it.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
set everything 3-inch ride height.
Yep.
If we can, minus trucks. Trucks are about the only exception because of the length, but everything else is 3-inch. But
My idea is it got to look cool. Everything else will work. So.
well, yeah, I forgot too. He had a big block built for this at one time,
Oh yeah.
and
Somebody stole. I never did get to see the motor. He showed me pictures of it. It was a complete hat to pan, big block Chevy. I think somebody stole the blower off of it. He got robbed, and it sucks. But Dave's a good guy. He's been a good friend for a lot of years, and to see something like that happen to him, that was rough. And that put this on the back burner as well because motor was gone.
yeah, how do you recover from that? I mean, you lose $20,000 motor.
Yeah. So
That'll hurt anybody.
that's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the rundown on it. We will do some more videos, like in-depth while we're building it, mounting the motor, mounting the transmission, doing the turbo setup. That'll be more time-lapse than anything, but
So everybody wanted to know about it. Well, there you go.
yeah, that's it. See ya.
All right. Well, guess who's here? Dave. Dave Zanuck, he owns this car. How long have you owned this car?
32 years.
I told you it was a long time. A long time. It's been here for 10. So he's bringing the motor here, so you get to check it out. He said he loves the motor except for the valve covers. We're patriotic people,
Absolutely.
but on the valve covers, a little much. Maybe we'll send them to Garrett. He might want them.
That'd be a good Christmas present.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see this thing. You backed up to the door?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. I'm forklift certified. Not really.
Watch him hit that car. Boom. That's it. Just drag it back a little bit.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what I would have ever done.
I don't know what you'd do without me either. It is. It really is. I'm excited. Should be it.
That's it. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those are some valve covers for sure.
They're not bad looking.
Should we just pluck it up out?
Yeah,
Leave the crate
probably.
together?
I don't know. Well, we got to unstrap it, and then, yeah, we can just pluck it up out. Take all this out.
We'll put all the shiz dig back in it.
I don't think they fit on valve covers.
Well, Dave, you know what? You can buy. You could paint it the red, white, and blue scheme, like whatever. What was that came like that? It was this kind of car, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's a 68, 69 Pro Stock AMX.
That's it. You know the guy that you have doing it, your training has one.
Oh, is that right?
You know what's in it? Stick.
390. Oh, yeah, awesome.
He has no automatic cars. World's best transmission.
Oh, yeah,
Run that.
Rossler.
Yeah, Rossler. He. Yep. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Yep. That's it. Nope. Jeff, back the forklift up.
What's that?
Back the forklift up.
Okay.
She's free.
She's free.
She's free. You want to? What do you want to do? Pick it up with a crane or a forklift? Probably pick it up with a forklift.
Yeah, we gotta unwrap it a
Well, I
little
like
bit.
those nuts.
Yeah, flange nuts are nice.
No, Jake's not the nuts you're thinking about. I'm talking about this kind of nut.
Had to make it red already.
Oh yeah. Those are nice valve covers. I'm. Huh? Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah. Man, that thing looks badass, dude.
That's pretty awesome.
I think we got a good deal on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Wow.
I like the fact
Let
that
me get a rag.
it's complete. I
I
have
want to
them right
scratch
here.
those sweet valve covers. Hold
Here,
on.
right here, Dad.
Well, that's nice too. That.
Yeah, that's a really nice one. I don't know whose that is. It must be Texas Speeds.
You know, I didn't get to get over there and see him. You did, huh?
Yeah, I talked to a couple guys over there.
Good.
They're all super great people.
Are they? Yeah.
Super,
Oh, I know that
super
guy I met
nice,
at the
super
hotel
friendly.
was wonderful. He
Yes.
was awesome.
Lay, I think was his name.
Yep. No good, dude?
Buddy, what am I doing wrong?
Let's see
Probably
if I can
not
find it.
that. I'll just let Jeffrey do it, Dave.
Yeah, let Jeffrey do it.
All right.
I'm not used to working with stuff so small.
Dave's a diesel mechanic by trade, let me tell you.
Yeah, I work with big bolts.
Big stuff. Did you get it?
Yeah.
No, you weren't holding your mouth right, Dave.
All right. We
So
need
let's-
to. Yeah, we need
We'll
to
just
spin
spin the crate.
it. Yep.
All right. Raise that up and I'll kick the fork in.
Here, Dave.
Wow. Man. That's a nice oil pan too. Look at some of this. It's aluminum too.
Nice.
I think we put like a cheap stamped steel chrome one on mine. That wasn't like that. That's nice.
Funny, see, we got spark plugs
You got a fucking deal.
Oh, I didn't know you were holding it.
Yeah, that's sweet. I want to see this intake. Oh. Oh.
in. Is there an upper and a lower?
Normally there is, because these intakes are normally modular. So
Yeah, Dave,
this
modular.
is fuel rails.
Oh yeah, that is the top. Oh, it's black too.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Sweet.
You're liking that, aren't you? Oh, the bag broke open in there. That's nice.
Set it on there, see what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Clean this
I
up.
can take bolts out. I just can't put them in.
Dave's got a handicap.
Oh, I didn't realize that's got the remote for a remote mount filter too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Put a clear view on her. Yeah, man, it's 100% ready to go. Just got to put all these in.
Dave, that's one nice thing about LS, man. Those O-rings are just unbelievable.
Yeah, everything seals off them, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much everything's almost reusable, too. Like you don't ever really have to worry about pulling the water pump off. And
That's pretty sweet. You like them valve covers, huh?
I do, honestly.
Yeah. They look good on your, what is that, an Acura or something out there? A Elantra. That looks sweet. We'll just bolt them to the hood.
Yeah, all them AMX guys are gonna be upset I'm putting a GM motor.
Oh yeah, no, hey,
know?
it's sacrilegious. You screwed this deal right up.
so who did make AMX? Or was it?
Motors Corporation.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was its own. I thought it was a division of GM or something.
No.
Dave, I got to tell a story earlier when, you were around when I met Chris a long time ago, 40 years ago. So my mother-in-law had an AMC Eagle.
Yeah.
That was a tire burning son of a bitch, boy. And you know where Meridian Lanes is?
Oh, yeah.
I come out of the I can't remember what road.
That had to be,
Well, the one that went towards 68. But I come out there and that brick house is sitting there with the balcony and Meridian Lanes is over here. And I went bam, and the fucking thing goes boom on the ground. Broke all the leaf springs in it, son of a bitch. Called my mother-in-law and said, well, I had to walk somewhere because we didn't have cell phones
no
then,
cell phones.
And had to call a tow truck. She goes, what happened? I said, I don't know. That car never run again. It snapped the leaf springs completely off.
That was the power of that AMC motor.
Man.
258 6-cylinder.
Yep, straight six, baby. That was a bad bitch. You might have stretched that over.
I feel like I did.
Yep.
I just,
So
Go
fun
back a little
fact,
bit.
do you know what that mark is right there?
nope.
Okay, so I learned this the other day. I was out at West Side Machine Shop.
Yeah.
So they make this groove, right?
Yep.
Then they put a dovetail bit in and open the inside up. So it goes like this inside.
Sweet.
That's what that round circle's for.
I didn't know that either.
See that? Fun fact. You want to know, just ask me.
Oh yeah, you're like
Oh yeah,
Wikipedia.
I'm just full of knowledge.
Wikipedia.
I'm brimming with knowledge. All right, dry O-rings in. Let's see if it's port matched. If you're gonna bolt it on, let's see it. Let's see it. Right, Dave?
Absolutely.
That bitch better line up perfect.
Or send her back if it doesn't.
Well, at least the valve covers.
You're hating on those valves?
I'm not hating on the valve covers, bruh. I wouldn't. That's not, like I said, I'm very patriotic. That is not me.
Yeah, it's done it to me already.
I am patriotic as it comes, but that right there would never fit anything that I would have under the hood of my car. But AMX come out with a, what was it called, Dave? The
They had several cars that were red, white, blue.
Did they really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Machine, 1970.
Dave's showing his age.
69 SC Rambler.
Never even seen one.
Every time I hear Rambler, I just think back to Joe Dirt.
Oh, I remember the Rambler. Yeah.
The Scrambler Rambler.
Rambler.
I know you've watched Joe Dirt. Every time I hear Rambler, I think, man, we sold 113 of them little doggies.
It's dirt, bitch. Don't sugarcoat it.
Gotta love Joe Dirt. Dirte.
Jeff, what's the protocol on this O-ring here?
What?
Like it's two-piece, so, or,
Yeah,
you know,
you just
butt it, put a little dab of juice
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah, I do. I'm sure you don't have to put the.
I'm sure somebody out there is gonna say, oh, you can't do that. Well, I just did. So, put a little dab will do you. CRC makes some badass stuff.
I'll bet you have some.
Oh, I know I do.
I think I did a better job of tearing tape off, Jeff.
Yeah, you definitely did.
So we'll do a shameless plug, Dave. CRC. Boom. Hey, and guess what? Clay Milliken turned me on to this stuff. I thought, CRC and RTV? I'm like, no. It's good enough for a top fuel car. I mean, it's going to be good enough for your LS. Little Deb will do you.
I bet that works good as a moisturizer too.
Oh, yeah. Want some?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Dave, you did good on this deal. Well, hey, you know what?
Well, thank you.
No, we can thank Clay Milliken.
We can thank Clay Milliken.
Hey, we could thank Clay Milliken for this too. See that? Little CRC, baby.
Oh, man, these bolts are smaller yet.
Man, they are. That's 1/4 inch. With or without the belt. Oh my! Look at that. Woo!
Oh, man, that looks...
That is sexy.
That is purty.
You know the awesome thing about it? This black,
Yep.
the top of the fenders, the top of the hood are gonna be flat black, and that's the original paint scheme for that car.
No shit.
That car is gonna be the golden lime with the shadow mask is what they call it. That'll be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
give them valve covers to somebody for Christmas, and we flat black them.
I'll go out and self tap him right to the hood of his car. Do we have a black set, Jeff?
Valve covers now. The only set I have is a set of the billet, ICT billet ones.
Are they here?
They're over my stacker.
Yeah. I think black ones will look good on there. Oh yeah.
Especially with that black.
Oh
tape.
yeah. Yep. Man, that's nice. No balancer. That's because we don't know what drive system, right?
Yeah, so
That's-
that
I learned that.
we'll end
See,
up
I
getting
know.
it through Jones. Did you just say
What?
smart?
I said I'm smart
Oh, okay.
because I know these LS.
You're exaggerating.
Depends whose drive system you get for the
Yeah.
front. Depends on the balancer. So, I really like the oil pan. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'd seen it's a Wheeland. I don't know how to say that company's name. Wheeland.
It's aluminum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Remember, we got a stamped steel one for mine,
No, yours has a Holly.
but it's not aluminum, is it?
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
cast. Yours is a cast. The one you're thinking of is the one we got
Mine's
for
better.
the Scarlet originally.
I didn't think mine looked that nice.
Yep.
Click.
Sweet.
Wow. That's a nice fuel rail.
That's the same thing that's on your black 57.
Is it?
Same intake. You have the sheer fab intercooler.
Yeah, that's right. So, if you just heard me say 16 injectors, I'm talking to you too and you. Look, 2, 4, 6, 8 per side.
Always wondered what that meant.
Really?
Yeah, I
That's it? Okay. Well, Dave, you got a lot of injectors. Dang, that is
A
sweet.
lot of injectors, a lot of fuel,
That's right.
a lot of power,
Man,
It's all
a
about
lot
the
of
power.
smiles.
that's right. That's, hey. That is sick, man. So, if you're looking for 16 injector intake, man, Holly's got it going on. Look at that shit. That is sweet. It's billet. Billet. That is badass.
I'm gonna have to pull all these back off to put the injectors in it anyways, but
Yeah.
I just don't want them sitting there loose.
Yeah. Plus it looks sexy.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Well, I got you on camera. We got you on the mic. We just took that Texas speed motor out of the crate, and my good friend Dave Zanicki standing here. He got something to say to you.
Uh-oh.
Hey, buddy, I really appreciate it. This thing is awesome.
Oh man, don't be thanking me till it makes sounds and noises that goes really fast.
You ought to see it, Clay. It is a nice piece, man. I mean, it's
Hey.
intake to pan.
Anything good about it, I'll take credit for. Anything bad, we're gonna blame Kevin at KSR.
So you told me the story, right? Kevin built the mullet, right?
That is correct.
Okay, then I told the story right. I told the story that you told me, and I was just hoping I got the guy right.
Let's see if I
This is Clay
figure this
Milliken,
out.
top fuel driver. See, right there.
He's kind of a big deal.
He's a big deal. He's got leather-bound books and all.
All right, let's go get quiet for a second.
Yep.
Let me try to add.
We're waiting.
And he just added a new fancy ring to his collection.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you'll have to go to the PRI video to see his ring. Let me tell you, it was a badass. It was all that. Yep, that was a nice ring.
The man couldn't even eat breakfast without getting questioned about the ring.
You know, those valve covers aren't that bad once you put all that black on there.
Anyway, I didn't mean to mess up what y'all were doing.
No, that's all right. That's all right. We just wanted to call you and tell you thank you because that wasn't nothing what I expected. And I know Dave was shocked too. We're sitting here putting the intake and stuff on it. It's got a 16 injector intake from Holley. It's a really nice piece.
Oh,
So-
Kevin does amazing work. I
Yep.
mean, his
You know,
stuff is beautiful. It's
Yeah,
top-notch stuff.
and Clay, I'll tell you, Kevin was on top of it. You know, I never met the man other than on the phone, but I'll tell you, that guy's professional as all can be. You know, and had that thing shipped to me and, you know, everything, the crating, the packaging, the shipping, everything was just fantastic.
yeah, nothing was
Can't thank
half-assed.
him enough.
Yep.
See, we want
Kevin-
bolts. I
Kevin's
just need to see
good
what size
people.
it is.
I really enjoyed doing YouTube with him, and I know he's good at what he does. He's a good dude.
That's cool. Well, we need to get together. I'd like to meet him. I'm sure I did at some point, but I'd like to thank him for this because, man, I'll tell you what, it was top-notch. Very nice. But that's all I needed. I didn't need much. I just wanted to tell you we really appreciate it, and Dave greatly appreciates it. That's one hell of a motor.
Cool.
All right, brother. I'm out.
All right.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, well, there you have it. Everybody want to know about the AMX project? Well, guess what? He's not only the owner, he's one of my friends. We go back, way back. So does this car. He's had it for how many years, you said?
30.
30 years. So the motor just showed up. Wait till you see what's coming.
Yeah, gonna be some really cool stuff coming. Stay tuned on YouTube.
That's it. We're out.
Cool.